This is not a normal video, because after watching this, no one, even if they try, will be able to forget you. Because in this video, I'm going to reveal a psychological weapon so powerful that even professional therapists aren't allowed to teach it publicly. So whatever you do, don't skip a single second, or you'll regret it later. There's a war going on, not with guns, not with words, but with memory. People around you, even the ones who smile at you, are constantly deciding one thing. Do I need to remember this person or erase them? And you've probably been getting erased over and over again. You speak in a room, but nobody quotes you. You post something bold, and within a week, it's like it never existed. That's not bad luck. That's psychological hierarchy. Because the truth is, the human brain doesn't remember what's correct. It remembers what's dangerous, what's unusual, what's unignorable. And if you don't trigger that part of the brain, you're deleted. Now here's the twist. There are people who have learned how to make themselves unforgettable without saying a word. Not by shouting, not by being loud, but by triggering a primal switch in the brain that says, keep a file on this one. And that file, it becomes your identity in their head. It controls how they speak about you, whether they respect you in silence or mock you when you leave, whether they follow you or forget you. Most people never figure this out. They live and die inside someone else's perception, thinking they're in control, while their entire social identity is being written for them. But you're not most people, because you're watching this. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to corrupt that system from the inside. But that's just the surface, because in the final part, I'll reveal something I've never shared publicly. A weapon I call the black file trick. It's not just psychology, it's psychological dominance. Use it once, and you'll infect their memory forever. But before you're ready for it, you need to understand one thing. People remember what they fear, not what they like. Most people you meet in life, they're not remembered, they're logged, then erased. And the scary part? They don't even realize it's happening. They post, they speak, they show up. But in the social system, they're just background data, not real influence, not real memory. Every time someone sees you, speaks to you, hears your name, their brain asks one silent question. Is this person important, or can I delete them? And they answer it instantly, based on your signals, not your words, not your intentions, just subtle, invisible signals you're not even aware of. Let me prove it. Think of someone from your school, your office, or your past. Someone you saw every day. But if I asked now, you couldn't recall their voice, their energy, or even the way they stood. They were present, but forgettable. Now flip the script. Think of someone you only met once, but they had something. A pause in their tone, an unusual stillness in how they looked at you, or a brutal honesty that cut through the fake. You didn't choose to remember them. Your subconscious filed them under. Don't ignore this one. That's not charisma. That's command. And if you don't learn it, you'll be remembered as the version of you people are most comfortable ignoring. That's the glitch most people never break out of. They think being nice will make them memorable. But here's what decades of psychological manipulation and behavioral analysis actually reveals. People don't remember comfort. They remember disruption. They remember the one person who didn't play by the emotional rules, the one who altered the temperature of the room just by existing. But how do you become that person? That's what we're getting to. Because soon, you'll learn the black file trick. A psychological tactic so sharp it bypasses the front brain and implants your identity into their unconscious perception. But you're not ready for it yet. First, we need to go deeper. Most people live their entire lives thinking they're being mistreated, disrespected, ignored, overlooked. But the truth is darker. You trained them to treat you that way. Not once, not by mistake, but systematically. Let me explain. Every time you laughed when you were uncomfortable, you said, "It's okay," when it wasn't. You waited for your turn to speak instead of taking control. You taught them, this person doesn't need to be taken seriously, because people don't respond to your worth, they respond to your frame. And if your frame says, "I hope you like me," you've already lost. Because now you're operating from the lowest category in human psychology, social permission mode. That mode is poison. It's why your jokes get stolen, why your ideas are repeated louder by someone else and they get the respect, why you leave the room and no one even remembers your name. You didn't just get ignored, you got filed. And no, changing your clothes won't fix it. Acting fake confident won't fix it either, because the brain doesn't respond to performance. It responds to disruption. It responds to someone who isn't asking for a label, but burning the ones they've already been given. And here's where everything shifts. There is a specific, deliberate technique used by dark psychologists, social engineers, and some of the most magnetic people on Earth. It doesn't just change how people treat you. It rewrites the internal file they've created about you. It doesn't beg. It doesn't ask. It forces them to rebuild their perception of you from zero. And this time, you control every line they write. This is where we stop playing defense. This is where we go Black Ops. The black file trick. This isn't about being liked. It's about becoming unforgettable. It works in 3 cold, precise moves. Step 1, shatter their pattern. Say or do something unexpected. Break their prediction of you. That small disruption erases their old mental file. Step 2, reveal controlled darkness. Let them see something calmly dangerous in you. Not loud, not angry, just different. Something they can't categorize. That discomfort forces their mind to start a new file. Step 3, exit unfinished. Leave with something unsaid. A half smile, a half sentence. No closure. The human brain obsesses over incompletion. That's how you infect their memory. You're not asking to be remembered. You're making it impossible to forget you. That's the black file trick. Use it once and watch how everything changes. Now listen carefully. If you want to become powerful, then join Dark Mindset and control the game. Or stay weak forever. The choice is yours.